But then I thought about it like, it ain't been too many people in rotation.
That ain't. I can tell you exactly why.
Yeah, but see, they will put you on, but they won't rotate you.
None of this shit is talent. This is all business. Now,
I honestly wasn't gonna ask you this question. I'm working on Charlie Mack right now.
Okay.
We jabbing, you know what I'm saying?
1,000.
But I'm gonna ask you this question because
Go
you
for
just brought it up. So, with that rotation, we were speaking on the rotation in the city, and we was like, it ain't been too many people that been in rotation.
Yeah.
Like Frank Wright.
Frank Wright, yeah.
Yeah, when he did his interview.
Yeah, but see, they will put you on, but they won't rotate you. You know, in full rotation, Stone. Mm-hmm. Other than that, it would.
And I kind of pushed on him a little bit. Like I said what Charlie Mack said to me, but then I thought about it like, it ain't been too many people in rotation.
That ain't. I can tell you exactly why.
Okay.
And I love Frank, and I got nothing but love for Frank. You know what I mean? I started, my first mixtape was one of my first mixtape that got me, you know, a little popularity was recorded in his studio, you know, with Sir Verse. Shout out to them for that. And it's not just well, I think people like to say the Juice first because, again, it's a locally owned station. So it's like, oh, well, if anybody should do it, it should be da-da-da. Now, this is where the business comes in. First off, if people go back, there was once upon a time where there was a lot of airplay for local artists. This I know. That's how I first heard Ray Stone was on the radio. It was on the Juice.
Well, Ray Stone was one of them people in rotation, and he said D-Roller because, well, see, that was the problem. He said all the stuff that the directors be saying to you about getting in rotation, when he took D-Roller's song up there, they loved it so much, every radio station threw it in rotation right there.
Now, this is what it is when it comes to Toledo. This is my take on it. And I'll keep it a buck. This is also what I've been told. There's been artists that stations have really jumped behind. Like, look. Now, understand this. When a radio station takes a song out of their programming to insert a local song, now, mind you, it's labels that's contacting a radio station all day, every day. This is our new artist. This is our big artist. This is our kind of established artist. Play these records. That's relationships. That's been lasting for years. So if you go to take out a goddamn Beyonce or Trey Songz record to put in Joe Schmo better have everything fucking going for itself and really, really going ahead with this shit and really about to make something happen with it. Now.
But in like Houston, the Houston is putting them artists in the position to have everything going for themselves.
But see, and that's dope that they're doing that, but that's not radio's job at all. Because for a record to even come the direction of radio, everybody will even reach out to me, hey, B Wills, throw my song on the radio. There's many artists that don't, man, it's so many artists that don't even got clean versions of their songs, first off. They don't even know what a DJ pack is, how to even, and I don't knock artists for not knowing certain shit, but understand it's certain things that you need to know before just getting your shit straight to radio. If your record's not a record that all the DJs have, that they're not spinning, it ain't got to be all night, every night, but that everybody's familiar with, it's the same reaction you get if you go to a club and the DJ go ahead and put your record on and people ain't reacting to that motherfucker like that. That's the same reaction you're going to get putting that shit on radio, except that many more people. That's a bad look on the radio. Because
what's crazy is that 99% of the songs on the radio, it's brainwashed, like it's trash.
And I can agree with that as well. But now it comes in, this is also business. Because none of this is about talent no more. We all know that. None of this shit is talent. This is all business. Now have took time out to really go and push behind artists and really go and do so. And then these artists, you know what? Fuck it. And then just fall off the face of the earth. All of that it's almost like a relationship.
Yeah.
You keep fucking with this bitch and you keep fucking with this. Let's look at, and not to sound crazy, but let's look at like, I don't know, like I said, as a relationship. So boom, you got motherfuckers that trying to say without being derogatory. Long story short, if you keep playing with my motherfucking head, bitch, you keep playing me to the left. I've been supporting you, I've been doing everything for you, and then at the end of the day, it just never work out every time. For a minute, aren't you gonna kind of be like, man, fuck relationships, I'm cool, I'm straight? No. Now, that's just on a personal level. We talking now business and money. So it's a lot more that goes into it. It's not that stations do not want to play local artists. Another thing, artists have to learn demographics. You have to learn what station plays what. You got a hard trap record and you trying to get your song played on the Juice. That's not the Juice demographic no longer. The Juice demographic caters more so to the, I say what, early 30s and up type crowd. You know what I mean? New R&B, older hip hop. Not about to hear no trap records like that on Juice 107.3. Know who you approaching and how you go about it. Have your business all the way together before stepping to anybody asking for radio play. You can have the hottest record, I give you that. It's cats that got extremely dope records. Man, Toledo got so much motherfucking talent, but the moment that, because everybody in their hood or wherever they from and told them that record hot and this, that, and the third, they go to a nigga like me and be like, oh, you can't get my shit on the radio, you won't play it? It don't go like that. It's protocol and levels to every single thing. Yeah. And so how can, this is no different from a motherfucker that go to a DJ at 12:30 at 1, peak time. Hey, can you play my song? Nigga, no, I don't know you. I've never heard this. What do you mean? It's a protocol to that. Most artists don't know that. But then they be like, oh, these DJs don't want to play our music. But I guarantee you, you come, pull up like how a nigga like me used to do, which is why I got the relationships I do. Pull up at 10. I know that's around the time you probably going to come in setting up. Let me go help the DJ set up one time. You don't know me, fam, but I got you. Let me put these crates up. Let me look out for you. Boom. Slide you a quick dub or whatever. This is my record. Whenever you get a chance, take it home, listen to it, let me know if you fuck with it. There's a 99% chance that DJ gonna fuck with you on strength of just how you went about your business. Not coming up with a CD or goddamn, oh, hey, you got YouTube, you got Wi-Fi, just look me up real quick. It don't work like that. It's all business and protocols to it.
So the problem is like the business.
I would say so. Now I'm not gonna. Now I can't speak for 94.9. You're not getting your record played there. Why? That's iHeart. That's iHeart Radio. They not. That's straight top 40 hip hop R&B. They not worried about nothing local. Mm-hmm. So your only chances is really the Juice or the other cats over there. And there's DJs again. Another way of getting your song on radio. I'll reach out to offenses like my dog Big Lou. Shout out to DJ Big Lou the Mayor. My records always been his mixes, but I also don't rely on the fact that I got a relationship with him for that. I go about it the proper way. Perfect example. Know the business behind it. Artists. The holiday season coming up. Labor Day coming up. Goddamn Memorial Day. Whatever is coming up. DJs got mixes on radio stations. Mm-hmm. 2 weeks before, slide them that record. See if they can go ahead and throw it in there. They probably will. But you gotta have the record clean. Oh no, you can't clean it for me, OG. No, I can't. It's not my responsibility, big dog. You got a record that you believe in? Cool. Run with it. It ain't even gotta be the hottest record all the time. This ain't none of this shit about talent. It's not what you know, it's who. And so that's a way to get on radio right there. But Lou done told me out his own mouth many a times, and other DJs as well. I posted for artists on my Facebook, like, hey, I'm looking for joints to throw in my mix for my holiday mix. B, only one person? Only nobody even responded?
You think at this point, though, that the Juice just over the local cause of that no business?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say the local artists that are out now, those kind of records aren't what the Juice is playing. Yeah. Like Future is one of the biggest artists in the world. You're not gonna hear Future on the Juice. That's not the demographic. That's not that's not the music that they're playing. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it really comes down to now I can't speak on the years when they were pushing the brand new hip hop and the this and the that and the third. But I do remember hearing country on the Juice 107.3. My shit was playing way before I was on radio. That's how I even got the relationship with the Juice. So again, this is all of, I've seen them actually go out on a limb and look out for cats that's really about their business and really going somewhere with it. Ain't nobody about to put no business and none of that behind somebody that's just trying to, do their thing and be cool for right now. What for what? I didn't understand that as an artist at first. I was one of them cats that was like, well, but then I had to find out, okay, am I going to complain on Facebook like every other local artist about why radio ain't playing shit? Or am I going to find out why? And then figure out how the fuck to get to it. And I did. Not only did my record get played on radio, I got me my own fucking show on radio. I can do it, why the fuck can't?
Well,
it's possible.
Well, yeah, it's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. It's not like me or country or goddamn Ray Stone. Like we the only cats that radio fuck with. Like that the only artist that radio ever liked the Toledo.
What is the artists that you know that been in rotation?
Ray Stone. I mean, of course, Ray Stone. D-Roller, that record, that Boy Quit Lying record was definitely a big record. Country for sure. Me for sure. Swagger Boys for sure. Regular rotation. What is it? J360 or something like that.
Why in the fuck was that ever?
That wasn't us. I don't know Cat. Salute to him. Salute to whatever he got going on. One thing I can say, the man hustle. He clearly about his business because 97 played him like it ain't no problem. So I don't know what. You know what I mean?
Republican, he doing rallies, and he was at that Trump rally.
Oh, okay. So that's okay. See, I never put a name with the fact I don't know Cat. Well, shit. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, I can't say that I know what's going on because I don't. I could probably have my own assumptions, but at the end of the day, that shit ain't never been played on the Juice. But it's cats that he's a person. They're all people that have gotten their records played on multiple radio stations that I've heard. Who else? As far as like rotation. And if I leave anybody out, my bad.
Females. Any females?
Oh shit, Tracy, for sure. Tracy the Red Breed. Shout out my brother Tracy. Which the Juice got quite a few of his songs in our catalog. Princess Kiara. Shout out to her doing her thing. Shout out Pinky down there in the ATL. Still writing some of the biggest records out now as we speak. She had that Nintendo record. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. She's crazy with it. I did a contest one time on my show, and I had a showcase for local art. Damn, come to think about it, talk about putting on for local artists. I had a showcase for local artists. Whoever win this showcase, boom, get you a video shot, and I'll get your song on the radio. Cause at least you put in that amount of footwork, so cool. Yeah. Motherfuckers joined it. It was quite a few people that came out. It's funny because the certain names that you normally used to hearing on the rap scene around here, their names didn't come about. But shout out to Hefe 2 times. His record got played on the radio and got put in rotation due to winning that competition. So like I said, it's only a handful of cats. Now there's definitely artists that are amazing that hasn't really ever gotten radio recognition. I can't say that it's necessarily their fault or radio, but if I'm hot,
let me ask
I'm finding out how the fuck to do what I gotta do to get where I gotta go. It ain't no way around it. Like it's.
Been talking about this in a lot of interviews, like the pay for play, So they said everything just been turned into that, the pay for play. Tell me what y'all think, but
realization that you was a pioneer?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Did you believe yourself as a pioneer?
I never looked at it like that because it was other people before me, but I will say that our crew was responsible for spreading Toledo and the hip hop scene out.
Well, I can say after, that's what I'm saying, that era, I don't see the same kind of. Well, it's something else I want to talk to you about. Like, what do you think is a disconnect with artists and DJs now? Because, like, I don't really think too many DJs got in the city, local.
So you're talking about local, okay.
Locally.
Well, the thing about it is, it's a twofold situation. And it ain't to shit on nobody, but when I was doing it, okay, a lot of artists didn't know the business.
Yeah.
All they knew was that I made a record and we got a local radio. And I'm going to start with the radio first, and then I'm going to go back to the DJ, down to the DJ. So, with the music and the local DJ, I mean, the radio stations and the artists, they feel like because we got a station here, they should play our stuff. Yeah. Now, the thing about it is, it's two things that happen. Now, prior to the second thing, the first thing is that, like I say, a lot of artists don't have their stuff in order as far as business. They don't know about copyrights, publishing, how to establish it, what points are, who wrote the song, if it had a sample in it. All of this stuff you need to be knowing before you even think about stepping to a radio station. And promotion. You needed to go to the DJs first to get them to play your stuff to see if they like it and see if it was hot. And it would kind of like bubble from there. But going to the radio, a lot of artists had a misconception of that, how records get on the radio. So it ain't just about going to your station and just because it's a local station, you should play my stuff. It ain't like that.
Yeah, we had B Wills on, and we was asking them why you don't hear local artists on local radio.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it kind of bubbled down to that it's the thing that the paperwork wasn't right, and that people just wasn't taking it serious.
Well, it ain't even that. It boils down to the money also. Now, it's a twofold on that. Payola is illegal. If you don't know what payola is, that's getting money to a DJ or a station to play records, okay?
On the air.
On the air. So, the thing with that is that a radio station is looking at advertisers who spend money, who listen to the radio. If I got a Drake song and then I got a local artist song, who you think gonna get played? You know what I'm saying? The people who got the money behind this artist, or the person who ain't got no money, no listeners. Not to say they don't, but they ain't do all that they are supposed to do to make their record hot for the radio station. Might to be like, well, who is this artist? We've been hearing a whole bunch of people talking about him, and they calling a radio station asking for him, and we don't know who it is. That would be one of the main reasons you can get on the radio without going through the process. But, you know, it would break down to smaller individuals. Like record labels were dealing back in the day with these people called record reps, where the artist would go to the record rep and the record rep would go to the label. But a lot of artists here didn't know about that or know that, like I say, and then when they don't hear their stuff on the radio, or they think the radio station acting funny, is not. It's just business that the artists don't know.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. It ain't got nothing to do with your shit whack or we can't do this and that. It's more or less like you got to get hot out somewhere else first before somebody else with you. So going back to the artists and the DJs here, and I'm going to take it in today's terms. A lot of artists don't know how to promote themselves. See, it's a lot of old school ways that you need to promote yourself to be successful, but a lot of people today want fast food results instead of doing it slow cooking the way it's supposed. Right, exactly. So as an artist, and I used to hate to hear this shit, man, my CD dropping next week. My project gonna be coming out in 2 weeks. Look, what's the first single coming from it? First off, did you let anybody else know that you having something come out on this day at this time?
Yeah.
No, you just put the shit out and think somebody gonna stumble on the shit and you gonna be overnight. A lot of people think that shit, but it ain't like that. It's like you gotta give people warrant. Like my shit about to drop in 2 weeks. Here go the first single. Is the video made for it already? Okay, you know it's a line of promotion that you have to do to be successful. It ain't relying on the DJ. Because the DJ could play your shit, but that ain't going to make people go buy it. Or people go Shazam it. Or
Well,
be
no,
like,
I think,
you know, go ahead.
I think the club scene don't carry over, you know what I'm saying, into record sales.
Well, at this point, it don't. See, man, all right, I'm going to just keep it real with you. You could do your research and facts and anybody knows. The music business is over, man. Like, trying to get paid from it is over. And a lot of people don't got the foresight to see that. But if you look at trends, they're not signing a new artist. You got to do 500 million streams and all this shit to get a damn quarter from any of these services. You got to have 1,000 or some subscribers on YouTube. Mm-hmm. You got to have all of this shit in place just to get a couple nickels from your music. Now, at the same time, break it down to a local. If I'm just saying a local dude, I'm out Stickney, and I'm a blood or something, and I'm coming, you just alienated half of the city right there. Then nobody don't know you on top of that. Then the motherfuckers that your boys ain't gonna go buy the shit. And even if they did, what you gonna get, 13, 14 streams? Come on.
So let me ask you, is Toledo too small for music scene?
It's like this.
In today's market?
See, I'm speaking as an OG. Like, not an OG like that. So a lot of stuff I might not know as far as today's trends. But what I'm saying as far as Toledo go, it has to be a movement of people together to rep the city together as a whole and put it out there for people to choose what artists they like. Like, so for instance, what I'm saying is, it's not going to be one person talking about Dora and Harley, but if you got 10 people talking about Dora and Harley, it's going to make somebody be inquisitive of it. Just like they talked about Compton. It made you, when NWA talked about Compton, it made you want to be like, damn, I wonder what that city about. These motherfuckers is always talking about Compton. But, you know what I'm saying, what made that so popular to do that? So even Toledo as a scene, a lot of people even think that you got to leave the city to make it. But this is it. See, I'm talking from like 10, 15 years ago. Right now, like I say, with the music business being dead from from everybody in the profession's standard, it's dead. With nobody to you. And I'm not discouraging nobody to put music out. If you really love music, you're going to do it from your heart.
Yeah.
You're not going to do it for sales. Just like how I started DJing. If I thought about, or somebody told me that, like, you know, at the point of being a DJ, all that you had to do to be a DJ, to get paid, I wasn't at that level. Because you had to buy equipment, and you had to do all of this stuff, get your name out there. It had to grow. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same way now. A lot of these artists don't know how to promote themselves. And this is what makes it fucking bad. Everybody got a damn phone. How could you not promote yourself the right way?
Well, I think the phones is an illusion. Like, everybody think they have free will, but if you go around somebody and play your playlist on YouTube, it's the same playlist on YouTube. It's a radio station.
Well, it's an algorithm. See, this is the thing, man. That's why I'm telling you, like, the music business is dead. For you, as an artist, to even exist on there, to make some kind of revenue, like I say, they starting out with 1,000 subscribers. You gotta have so many views already for them to even with you. Yeah, so the thing is, you got to start from that start point. How can I get people in my city? How can I get 1,000 people in my city to subscribe? Because a lot of people think, like I say, you just put it out there, somebody gonna stumble on it and you're gonna go viral, and that shit don't be happening like that. So you gotta try to get 1,000 motherfuckers to subscribe to your page, keep putting music out that's sweet for a motherfucker to subscribe to your page, and then hope you get an ad partnership with YouTube. See, even the way you get paid is different now. When the last time you heard somebody say, oh, I got paid from this and that? Now don't get me wrong, YouTubers, like bloggers and shit, they getting paid. But artists, dude, we gonna keep it real, and this is from what I believe. It could be not true, I don't know. But a lot of these artists today is getting their money from scamming, they're not getting their money from performing. Not like that. They getting their money from doing shit that ain't got shit to do with music, but they putting it out there like I got this from that, which makes us think that, you know, it's still money to get in the music business. Now don't get me wrong. We gonna keep going. We gonna say it is some artists out there that's getting paid. The ones that's sitting out there like this. Nigga, half of them shows get shot up or somebody get fucked up at them because of the crowd that you bringing in. So you rapping poison, and motherfuckers that come here shit, then you sitting up here, why motherfuckers ain't coming to my show? Why ain't nobody buying my stuff? Because motherfuckers, look at what you rapping and talking about. Yeah. And see, people don't look at it from the bigger scale. They look at it from what the media pushed to them to be thinking, oh, this hot. So this Sexy Red, this male game, and the Stallion and fucking Bongo, they're horrible. But to y'all to make it think it's, you gotta get it. Now what's gonna happen? Let me just say this point right quick. When Cardi and them get about 40 and 50, they gonna regret everything that they did. They gonna be like, I can't believe I was out there showing ass and titties like that, and I got kids. And just because I had some money, I'm giving it right back to the motherfuckers who gave it to me. I'm not building wealth. I'm sitting up here buying Gucci shoes and motherfucking this and that, giving the money that I'm making right back to them. Then so by the time I'm 40, I'm broke.
But I think they are part of the system.
They are.
They say it.
Well, that's the thing.
Spend this, do this. So they are part of the system, and then everybody think that is okay.
Well, see, this is the thing. At the time of them doing it, they don't know that that's what it is. That's why you hear a lot of them when they find out and they try to get out of it. That's when you start hearing all of the scandals and, oh, this person went crazy or this. No, they found out that they being used and they tired of it. Because just like this, if I came to you and said, hey man, I'm gonna give you a contract and it's $25,000, but that gang shit you talking about, keep pumping that shit. That shit rocking, man. These is on that shit. That hot. It's hot beats. Here go 25,000. Now you looking like, damn, 25,000. I'm gonna take that, you know, and I'm gonna keep rapping this shit. But then when you going outside, and we gonna take on a local level, you going outside, your little cousin got killed, your little nephew got killed, and you saying the same shit, like I got my Glock, I got my shooters, but some other shooters done killed your people, but you still rapping that shit. Like for what? Why? Cause somebody told you that shit was hot?
Yeah, we had that conversation too. Like just like this, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm on your side of the thing because like I think wait, no. The argument was like we don't hold the white people responsible that went to the hood and got Chief Keef and then went and got his enemy and signed both of them and got them. Now they got a pedestal to yell off of.
That's the thing, man. That's the misconception. The white motherfucker didn't do shit.
Yeah,
didn't no nigga tell this fucking Chief Keef to join the gang, and didn't nobody tell the other motherfucker. Did nobody white say, hey, Chief Keef, you join this gang? And nobody say that. I'm gonna tell you at what point the white man intervened. When Chief Keef and them made videos, and when another just say for instance like a DJ Academics went and promoted this shit, which increased their views, which made the white people corporate like YouTube, all these other people be like, hey, if we promote this dude or give him more views than what he already got, then he'll attract more people. So at that point, you talking about white people coming in, yeah. But initially, didn't nobody tell these motherfuckers to do this shit?
No, but I'm saying, should we hold them responsible for picking the bullshit to
This the
push?
thing. Even if you did, niggas is too brainwashed to get out of it. See, this is what I'm saying, man. As we and you talking right now, it's some more nastier shit than Sexy Red and Glorilla getting ready to get pushed right now to make them look like saints. Just when you thought Glorilla was like, they fuck nigga free in the video and all that, you couldn't think it get no worse. Here goes Sexy Red. So this the thing. Ain't no white, like I say, nobody white tell Sexy Red to dress and act like that and say all that shit. But what they did was they seen two things. They can make money from it and they can destroy people from it. That's why people don't look, they look at music but they don't look at the trends. Why is all these prisons being built now? They've been being built for over 30 years, but why now? Because more niggas is going to do more stupid shit. Because you being directed to do stupid shit. And most people, when they get the wisdom to realize they've been fucked up, it's kind of like only not too late, because you get wisdom, but now you got the younger kids that you trying to tell don't do this to, and they looking at you like you crazy, and ain't because you old, you ain't young, knowing that they don't know that they getting ready to go through the same process too in about 20 years. So I'm gonna tell you a trend right quick. They ain't got shit to do with music because of the internet. People want stuff right now, right?
Yeah.
And I want you to notice this. Go outside and drive your car. Watch how many motherfuckers be behind you speeding, or how many motherfuckers ride past you that don't got no regard for you and your car. But these motherfuckers doing 50 behind you and you doing the speed limit, or you know what I'm saying? You got some young. Because that's not just a trend, but it's because I can push a button and shit right now. I want shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to getting it right now. So if I'm driving down the street to get my hair done, I gotta be there right now and shit. I'm not thinking about the time, like leave a little bit earlier. I'm just thinking I gotta get there. So if this in my way, I'm gonna either try to go around him or I'm gonna be on his ass thinking he gonna speed up. But if this hit his brake, up. Your car up because you stupid in the motherfucker thinking you gonna go somewhere quicker than where you supposed to be at.
Yeah.
So it's a big thing, man. I don't know I'm going here and there, but the thing is, it basically boils down to this music. Because right now, using music is the only way to live their life.
Well, let me ask you this. So, to see where it came, like how you brung hip hop into, and where it's at now, would you still do it?
No, that's why I'm retiring. See, that's the whole key to this whole thing, okay? I break it down on a big level and a smaller level. The big level was what I was saying before. We are not curators as DJs of the music, meaning that I'm playing what I wanted to play for the crowd for you to like it. Now I'm a robot because I'm playing stuff that works.
Yeah.
Like, so if I'm playing Back That Ass Up, or if I'm playing Salt Shaker, or if I'm playing anything like that, these are songs that make people get on the floor. That's what works. But while I'm doing that, I might be thinking about playing some Blowfly, or some dude named Lonnie Liston Smith that don't nobody know about,
Yeah.
but it's good music that you need to hear. So I'm at that point. Then another point is that people my age are not dancing and going out like that no more. And I had to realize that as a DJ, because there was one point where people wasn't dancing like that. And am I not playing the right stuff? But then somebody had to come to me like, man, we can't dance for more than 2-3 records because we done had surgeries. We done, got kids, grandkids and shit. We ain't out there like that no more. So I had to think about like, damn. So it's not exciting like that. And then breaking it down for my personal health. Like, I got cancer and been fighting it. And so I'm fatigued a lot. And it's not only physically, it's mentally draining. So my doctor is like, you need to be doing something that makes you happy. Now, DJing when I first started made me happy because it was cool to be the dude in charge. You controlling the party, you know, you getting girls, you doing all of that. But as you get older, now my profession turned into being more of a mobile DJ. And that's not what I signed up for, per se, to be ended up as a mobile DJ. I have a career.
Yeah.
So it's a difference between being a mobile DJ and having a career. My career to me peaked when I opened up for Diana Ross downtown. After that, I looked at it like, what else could I do? Because all the time me and you talking, it's a lot of stuff I left out about the entertainment business. So from going from the basement to DJing for her, then like Shaka Khan and all these other people, I looked at that as like a career topper. So I'm not going to go out just being a mobile DJ, DJing people's parties. Not saying nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm more or less like, you know, want to play what I wanted to play. And a lot of times it wasn't like that because you DJing somebody else's party and you not, you know, doing what you want to do as a DJ.
Like,
so those dynamics changed over the years.
And what you were saying about
I can't.
they made it easier to scratch and cue and stuff like that. Is DJing in jeopardy of getting taken over by AI completely?
I wouldn't say all of that because I don't know about the AI situation in DJing, so I don't know. But what I do know is that all DJs gonna end up sounding the same if they ain't already ready. Meaning that if you get your music from a certain site or a certain place, or if all y'all playing the same shit,
Yeah.
and a DJ back then was originality. I'm trying to find music that nobody else got to play to make the crowd be like, oh, damn, what's that? What's that? As opposed to you going to one club, the DJ playing the same shit at the other club. The DJ's got no individuality. You know, that's what that equipment makes it easier to do for anybody to come in because I can go download the music for free. I can say I'm a DJ and somebody can call me and say, hey, can you do my party? Because I put a picture on Facebook of some equipment. As opposed to going behind some turntables, learning the music, learning what's hot, going to parties, studying other DJs, studying the music, what work, what don't work.
Well, so let me say this. So it's kind of just like they the radio stations now. You know how the radio stations used to brainwash your head, song into your head by every day they pay it 15 times.
Right.
Like it's going to be 25 songs that they load up on their hard drive to take to the club with them.
So that's one DJing now. So I don't know this. So, but I'll tell you how it was when I was DJing. I have a string of songs, or to make the crowd be hyper and hyper, people dancing, and it's an energy between the DJ and the crowd that makes the DJ goes off more. So if I play something and dropped it and then make everybody at the party be like, oh shit, then it's gonna make the DJ be like, oh shit, if you like that motherfucker, let me get this next record ready. And just drop that shit in, so it's energy back and forth. Now a lot of times the crowd don't understand that. So if you got, and the times change like that because people were dancing. So dude, I done had parties where the paramedics was called because they was dancing too much and fucking fainted. Or you, after the party, girls walking in with dresses and hair done, and they walking out funky, underarms funky, hair frizzied out. The floor is wet from all of the damn shit. The walls was wet because it was hot in the motherfucker in there. See, I came from that.
Yeah.
To now, you got motherfuckers asking you for a song. A, they won't dance, and if they is, it'd be girls dancing in their fucking phone like this and shit. That's lit to them. That ain't nothing wrong with that. That's your version of being lit. It's sitting in front of a phone talking about sipping and all of that. But that ain't how your mama and daddy got down. We up in that motherfucker like this, body rocking all night. You couldn't even get these young motherfuckers to dance more than a couple songs. They dance for a song and a chorus and go back to doing something else. The dynamics ain't like it used to be, bro.
It ain't pleasurable.
It's not. It's fun to see people have a good time as a DJ, but musically, no. So over the years, by me expressing this, see me personally, not only did I get criticism or like that, but I stood my ground on where I stood at. So it was kind of like money wasn't no thing for me. So if somebody say like if Scott called about their prom or homecoming, and I turn it down, it's because I don't want to play that bullshit music for these kids. I'm not going to be the one saying they responsible for playing Poison for them.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I don't know what to play for them in the succession. Like if I was DJing for older people, I wouldn't know what songs to string along to keep them like this all night. I'm going to just keep that real. But I ain't trying to find out. My job is not to compete with the DJs that's out here or be in competition with nobody. I got my own lane, and my people that fuck with me know that. They know they're going to get quality music. They know I'm going to talk some shit on the mic if I feel like it. It's family. It's fun. Just I'm coming to DJ your party, play some records, get paid, and go home. They going to be like, this motherfucking DJ turned that shit out. I ain't danced. Damn, I ain't heard that song in a minute. That's the reaction I want and get. Not no, oh, it was lit. She wasn't even dancing talking about something was lit. And that ain't to show nobody. That's just how y'all party now. But don't call me to DJ shit. I know you wasn't going to do it anyway. But when motherfuckers want to kick it, party, and it ain't all about old school, because I just don't play old school shit. But it's about good music. If the shit is good, I'm playing it. I don't give a fuck if it came out yesterday. If it's going to keep the dance floor packed and it's jumping, I'm on it.
What I see is that
Yes, what he So y'all talk to me. I'm bored. I'm finding stuff to do, and I'm trying out this live. Yeah. Can y'all hear me? Let's have a debate. Let's debate some shit. Of course, the mic gonna keep falling. Yeah. The sounds on. See what happens when I do that. All right, I'm about to go over to Facebook. I'll be back. I'm gonna pause this. Thanks for watching. Anybody that watch.